Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Cyclones. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu and I'm going to bring you all 6 matches today between the Renegades and the Cyclones. How you doing today, Stu?
Doing great. Season's plugging along and heating up.
Now let's take a look at those standings. As you said, tightening up there towards the top. Top 3 teams separated by just 1 point. You put the Chargers in there too, the final playoff team. Top 4 only separated by just 2. Warriors and Cyclones on the outside of the playoffs at the moment. The Cyclones with a chance today to get themselves a little bit closer to that final playoff spot. But they're going to have their hands full with this surging Renegades team who's really been playing well in the second half of the season. There'll be 1 singles match and 5 doubles matches on the slate. Division 1 singles, and then we'll have Division 2 through Division 6 doubles. So we'll get started with Division 5. That's Goanaga and Flores for the Renegades. They'll take on Ikeda and Rock or the Cyclones. Goanaga and Flores with a record of 6-1 so far this regular season. Ikeda and Rock just 1-5. This is the second of 3 regular season game days between these 2 teams. The first one was won by the Cyclones back on the 28th of January. So 2 months ago, Stu, Cyclones won that game day 4-2. They won all 3 doubles matches. They only won 1 of the 3 singles, but still 4-2 game day, good enough for the win. Now that was last time out. See, the Renegades got today our first match ready to get started.
Goanaga serves. Our first match has begun. Here's a backhand by Flores to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Flores from the 10 line, backhand. Rock's there. Rock reaches out the 12 line, makes a fine catch. That backhand gets away, hits the overhead screen. First point for the game day goes to the Renegades. Goanaga and Flores. Goanaga serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
It's Goanaga and Flores team has really been on another level since last season of Battle Court, led by Goanaga up there in the front court, Division 3 player, the highest ranked in this division, and it shows. He's got great power, great skills, and his shot making is unparalleled so far.
Goanaga calls for the ball, plays it to the inside. Ikeda takes it on the bounce. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rabote, left side. That rebound off the back wall. This one caught by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand. Flores from the right side. Here's the backhand by Goanaga. A hard throw caught by Rock deep in the backcourt. Rabote, the rebound off the back wall, played by Ikeda. Goanaga backs up to take it on the bounce. There's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Rock deep in the backcourt. Rabote forehand. This one caught in the air by Goanaga. Rock passes on the scoop, goes for Rabote, tip ball, 2 points for Goanaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goanaga has the serve.
You know, Rock's really struggled with the catching the last couple game days, and tonight looks pretty sure-handed. The first mistake, the ball catching up in the overhead screen, and this one just trying to run around the Rabote to play it on the back end. So far, I like to see the communication issues between Ikeda and Rock. They seem to be fixed, but and to beat this Goanaga and Flores team, that's another story. Got to start to do something offensively, see if Ikeda opens it up a little bit.
Low hard serve by Goanaga is stopped by Rock. Rabote. Ikeda, fine catch at the 8 line. Rabote again, this one dropping, saved by Ikeda. Here's Goanaga. Goanaga to the inside. Rock looks for the Rabote, he makes the save. Scoop by
catch.
Rock. Here's the backhand on the wall. Goenaga's there. Flores now on the catch from the 11 line. Ikeda comes to the backcourt to make the play. Karam. Read by Ikeda. It is missed on the outside. That's 3 points for Goenaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goenaga has the serve.
Well, Flores mixing in a little offense there from the backcourt. Karam gets it to open up, but Ikeda patiently waiting for it on the net. Just flubbed it. I mean, he was right there, maybe thinking about the shot, but we do say often those floaters, one of the trickiest ones to catch, though.
Fine catch by Rock again on the left side. Powerful backhand. Goes to the corner. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Goenaga picks it up on the bounce. Goenaga now from the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Rock at the 12. Rebote save. Ikeda from the 8 line on the right side. It passes. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Taken on the bounce by Goenaga. Rock again. This time from the 11 line. Big backhand. In and out of the corner. Rock from the forehand. Lower and harder. Goenaga's there. Winding up.
Tough one.
Rebote left side. Saved by Rock. Scoop by Rock. Beautifully caught. Low and hard to the inside. Flores is there. Scoop attempt tipped. That's a point for Ikeda and Rock. Of the Cyclones, Ikeda serves.
To get back in this match, Rock is going to have to play some of the best we've seen him this year, and so far so good. Makes a great catch here. Goenaga, Costado, shoulder level, back to the inside, and look what he's got. One-handed scoop. And you can see in that one, you know, sometimes it's easier for players to make that one-handed catch because of the control, and you can see that there. Easier to break the wrist, let the ball, momentum of the ball, take the wrist back, and he got it in beautifully.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Flores to the inside. Rock up high. Backhand from the 10. Here's Ikeda. Backhand from the 8 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall comes out to the forehand of Goenaga. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. That hits the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. 4 points for Goenaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goenaga serves.
It's a well-placed ball by the Renegades there. I mean, Ikeda's coming back, trying to play that one along the side wall as he's running back towards the wall. Doesn't have a lot of momentum, can't get enough power on it without putting that overhead screen in play. And he just caught a piece there.
Cortado's serve is stopped by Rock. And another great catch. Flores, 1 foot on the wall, makes the play. Rock again, backhand. Rebote forehand. Goenaga from the Costado. Taken on the forehand of Rock. Fine catch. Scoop by Goenaga. Costi to the inside. Will score. 5 points for Goenaga and Flores. Possible set point.
Well, Rock has made a couple great scoops. That time, Goenaga made a slight adjustment. Threw it a little higher off the front wall. Resulted in more of a bigger bounce off the floor.
More difficult to catch, but Rock's catching, you're absolutely right, has been spot on this first set.
And Flores, too, here in the back.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Cyclones aren't making it all too difficult for him, but he's played a number of balls in this first set, and he's caught all of them.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
But you just like to see, you know, contact with the floor, the sidewall, whatever it may be, because most of the balls that have come back to Flores, it's just off the front wall and right back to him. And he's going to handle those all day. Oh, my.
Double fault, point 4. Ikeda and Rock of the Cyclones. Ikeda serves.
Wow, rare double fault, but Goenaga likes to go with that cortada serve. He's got a bunch of aces, one of the top players in Battle Court, specifically here in Division 5. Gave one away, though.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Flores, powerfully thrown. Robote, forehand by Ikeda. Goenaga's there, winding up. Beautiful catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Flores now from the 12 line. Rock again, powerfully thrown. That caught the overhead screen. That is point and set to Goenaga and Flores. They win the first set, 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set. Rock's catching spot on throughout that first set, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, just the throwing. I mean, 2 up in the overhead screen after making difficult catches, but still, you know, some lengthier points than Goenaga and Flores are used to playing. But, I mean, we say it every game day, but it is just tough to score against this Renegades team, especially with the way that Flores is catching back there today.
Absolutely. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day back here in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Cameras there focused on the Renegades. You got Goenaga sitting on the bench. As you said, rare double fault.
Yeah.
They came out on top of that first set, but still a double fault there for Goenaga. Flores spot on with the catching in the back.
Coming up after this one, we'll move over to 4th Division doubles. That'll be Stan and Ben against Bueno and Amigarena. Then we'll move to our 1 singles match. That's Gosheri against Manu. And 3 doubles to close out the day. It'll be Goenaga and Urbieta against Inaki and Amigarena. Then Stan and Flores against Bueno and Rock. Followed by our finale, Gosheri and Ben against Ikeda and Manu. And those are the 6 matches in order today, beginning with Division 5 here. Goenaga and Flores winning the first set 6-2 over Ikeda and Rock.
Here we see the Cyclones. Rock, some spot-on catching. Communication between he and Ikeda has been really good.
Yeah, it's been a lot better today.
Ikeda had that one miss again, that floater, the carom that Flores threw. Ikeda was in position to make the catch, just bopped in and out of the cesta.
Second set ready to begin here. Team that lost the previous set begins the next one with control of the serve. Ikeda and Rock lost that one. They serve to begin set number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Ikeda will have the serve for the Cyclones. Ikeda serves. Our second set is underway. Rock on the backhand. Goenaga tip ball at the 10 line. First point of the second set goes to the Cyclones, Ikeda. And Rock, Ikeda has the serve.
Well, no better way to change up the momentum than to get a pretty good break. The ball missed by Goenaga right in the middle of the court. See what the Cyclones can do with this. He doesn't miss many right there, particularly with that left side either.
Flores on the backhand to the inside. Rock steps up. Powerful throw right to the corner, out to the rebote. Ikeda on the catch. Rock now from the 11 line. Backhand on the wall. Taken off by Goenaga. Goenaga powerfully to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Goenaga's there. Ikeda calls for the rebote. That's a tough one on the side wall. Goenaga from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Ikeda gets in there. Nice catch on the left side. Ikeda again, this time from the 9 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Ikeda and Rock of the Cyclones. Ikeda has the serve.
I think that ended a streak that came across 2 game days of Flores here in the backcourt. He's been perfect.
Yeah, solid, absolutely solid catching.
Just like that, a 2-0 lead here to begin this second set without having to work all too hard for it either. Goenaga's going to get aggressive.
Here's Flores on the backhand. Rock from the 10 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall. This one caught on the forehand of Rock. He comes over the top. Goenaga attacking. Hard Costado to the inside. This ball is tipped in the backcourt. It's a point for Goenaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goenaga serves.
Once Goenaga saw Rock taking his time to wind up that forehand, he was taking off. He had one thought, was to just get that ball in the air and make a play. Got to it, shot it to the inside, leaving Rock a tough scoop to his right, and just knocked it down. And that's the thing, without any threat on the rebote or any threat to throw shot, period, Goenaga is going to be even more aggressive than he typically is.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Flores will take this one on the forehand. From the right side it comes. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda hard to the inside, and Goenaga is there. Rock with the catch at the 11 line. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Caught on the right side of Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Goenaga's there. Beautiful catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Great catch by Flores. Here's the backhand. Ikeda midcourt from the right side. Low and hard. Goenaga's there. Rock on the forehand from the 12 line. High to the front wall. Ikeda, tough catch at the 9 line. Backhand to the inside, Rebote. Left side by Goenaga. Ikeda takes it on the bounce. Cortada scores.
Good one.
3 points for Cyclones, Ikeda and Rock. Ikeda has a serve.
Finally able to get something by this defense, and it was the Cortada. Low to the inside. See Ikeda dips down a little bit, fires it just above the pad, but look at where it crosses. That's always the key. Right at the 9 line there, just before Goenaga's cesta.
Low above the pad is absolutely key. Thrown one earlier, basically stayed up high. Just makes it a little easier for the opponent to catch. Here's Flores on the backhand. Rock, great catch at the 12 line. Backhand, back out away, hit the overhead screen. 2 points for Goenaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goenaga has the serve.
And early in the set, Rock doing a really good job of adjusting and throwing those low bullets to the inside right along the wall. That one elevated a little bit more than he would have wanted, and back up in the overhead screen that gave him trouble in the first set. Oh, it's a good serve.
The ace will score. 3 points for Goenaga and Flores. We're all tied up 3-3. Goenaga serves.
And tough one, too, for Rock. That stayed more to the inside off the side wall than typically, yeah.
And very low.
It's not really a Magic City bounce, but not as natural the bounces we're used to seeing off the side wall.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rock made a good catch. I know that was over, but he stopped that well. Here's the backhand by Rock, low and hard. Caught by Gonaga at the 10 line. Rock on the backhand. It's a backhand 2-all that's scooped up by Gonaga. Cortada by Gonaga. Scores perfect. 4 points for Gonaga and Flores of the Renegades. Gonaga serves.
I got that second bounce before Rock could even step up to make a play. I mean, that's how you know it's a good one. Look at how far back he is, though. Just kind of watching the ball instead of stepping up because he knows Ikeda's out of position. Rock's really the only person left to keep the Cyclones in that point. When you execute it like that, though, maybe it doesn't matter. 4-3. Now Renegades back in front.
Excellent catch by Rock off a fine serve by Gonaga. Here's Flores. High and inside. Rock is there. Backhand from E11. Flores on the right side. Ikeda on the forehand. Does not hold on to the ball. That ball is dropped. 5 points for Gonaga and Flores. This is possible match point.
Yeah, we think the timing was off. Maybe took an extra quarter of a second, half a second, and next thing you knew, that ball fell out of the basket right down next to him. 4 straight points and just one shot. It's that one Cortada. It was a serve, Cortada, and then unforced errors, and Renegades are 1 point away from taking this first match. Got it.
The ace will score. Point, set, and match for Gonaga and Flores, taking it in straight set, 6-2, 6-3.
Renegades on the board first. A straight set victory by Gonaga and Flores. Been saying that quite a lot here in this Winter 25 regular season. They improved to 7-1 with that win, and now 6 in a row. Coming up next, 4th Division doubles, Stan and Ben with a chance to get their first win against Bueno and Amigarena.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Game day score reflecting that win by Gonaga and Flores. So now 7-1 in the regular season. So that'll mean 2 matches remain for that team. 10 matches for each doubles team will be a full regular season. 5 singles matches for every player, except those singles 1 players play 10. Gonaga and Flores, winners of our first match. There they are joining us over in the DraftKings Players Cage. And last time we spoke, you guys played against was Jedden and Cabrera, had the lower ranked player up in the front court. Today you were playing against Ikeda Rock with Ikeda, higher ranked player in the front. How does the strategy change against this particular team?
Well, I think that Ikeda is a pretty solid player, so we were trying to avoid him and try to play solid with no mistakes, and that's what we did. It worked, and happy for the win.
Yeah, and Flores catching over the last few game days has been really solid. I believe it's just 1 missed ball over your last 2. How comfortable are you feeling back there now? It's just the second season with Gonaga.
You know, I just want to back him up every play and, you know, just catch the ball all day, every day.
Awesome. Keep doing it, guys. Another win. Congratulations. 7-1 this regular season. Thank you. Keep it with doubles. Move over to Division 4. Then we'll see Stan and Ben against Bueno and Amigarena. First matchup between these 2 teams in the regular season. Said Stan and Ben so far, they're 0-7. Bueno and Amigarena just 1-5. So 2 teams in desperate need of a win. Cyclones a little bit lower down in the standings. This would be a good one for Bueno and Amigarena. We'll see how they do against Stan and Ben. Renegades have the serve. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match. Stan and Ben serve to Bueno and Amigarena. There's the serve. Our second match has begun. Backhand inside. Stan goes deep. Amigarena's there. Ben late notice, comes away with it on the right side, sends it high off the front wall, bounces between the Cyclones, and the rebote is missed. Stan and Ben get the first point of our second match.
Well, you said it, late notice. Again, looked like Stan was going to make that catch right up until he let it pass. Ben was there. Wound up scoring on the return. Well done.
Yeah. Amigarena steps up. He's at the 9 line. Blasts it inside. Stan is there. He sends it deep. Bueno alone for the rebote. Plays it inside. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed.
Interference request made by the player. In that case, Bueno crossing in front of Stan right when he was going to catch the ball. There was no contact.
A runner to the inside, caught by Stan off the sidewall. Right on the numbers, Amigarena makes a great catch. Here's Ben now, a little deeper in the backcourt, fires it up the middle. Bueno's got to play on it. Forehand to the inside, Ben, missed ball. Ties it up, 1-1.
That's not something we're used to seeing, and certainly, of course, one miss doesn't set the tone for an entire match, but Ben's been spot on in terms of catching all season long.
The ace makes it a 2-1 lead for the Cyclones.
It's an excellent serve by Bueno. Stayed to the inside the entire time.
Well placed serve, better catch that time by Ben. Keeps it inside, Amigarena now from the 11. He blasts the backhand, Ben is there. Comes out on the left side, Bueno up at the 8, sends it deep. Ben pulls it off the wall. Back to Amigarena now. Ben floats one along the wall again, Amigarena gonna let it pass. Makes a tough save on the rebote, Stan attacking, drop shot. Dropped in to score. Well played by Stan, it's 2-2.
Some aggressive play there by Stan. Moved up on the ball well, saw that the inside was wide open. Dropped it in to score. Well done.
What a catch there by Ben up overhead. Shoots a long carom. Bueno's got it though. Forehand low to the inside. Scooped up by Ben. He sends it deep. Amigarena now from the 12 line. High and hard. Back to the inside. Stan left side rebote. Bueno lets it pass to Amigarena. Dropping along the wall. Ben reaches in. Sends it up the middle. Right back to Bueno. Going for that 3-wall play. Ben steps in front of it to cut it off. Ben now going for it. Amigarena does the same, takes it in the air. Backhand will score. Tipped by Ben back of the corner. That's a 3-2 lead for the Cyclones.
Did he get hit with it coming off the back wall?
No,
too?
it looks just missed his helmet.
Wow.
But he was close.
Very close.
Oh, Stan picks it, 2-wall. Oh, Bueno, great defense. Carom return by Bueno will score.
Well done.
Nice combination. That's a 4-2 lead.
That's probably the most aggressive I've seen Bueno in quite a while.
Yeah, I love that play. The carom from the outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he serves and moves up on the ball here pretty quickly. Once he sees Stan winding up, stops the 2-all. Got a number of choices he can make. Carom, the right choice. Beautifully done by Bueno.
Vault under serve. Second serve coming up. Serve is good, and it's an ace. 5 points possible, set point for the Cyclones. Bueno and Amigarena.
Bueno's been getting that ball to cross the side wall and stay right there. Ben continues to stand pretty far away from the side wall, considering what's scored the last couple times.
Wow, Ben gets up to that serve, makes a great catch. Powerful backhand caught by Amigarena from the 12 line. He keeps it inside. Stan goes up for it. Amigarena now at the 12. He goes wall to wall. Stan looking for the rebote, takes him outside. He makes a save. Amigarena back to the 12, sends it in. Ben with a great catch, crashes in, gets it off in time. Butter now up in the front court. No bullet on the numbers, caught by Ben again. Amigarena now up a little bit further, sends it deep. Ben pulls another off the wall, 3 in a row. Bueno goes high. That's a little too high. Up in the overhead screen and out of play. 3 points for the Renegades.
A lot of power behind that backhand. Just sent it, touched the overhead screen.
Amigarena back it up, stops at the 13 line, sends it high to the inside. Staying on the rebote. Nice save, caught the corner of the front wall. Amigarena steps up, sends it back to Ben, this time on the forehand. And drops it along the wall. Bueno takes it off, right back to him. Ben stands in to make the play. Amigarena now lunging back into the corner, makes the stop. Ben, no, middle of the court. Oh, runner inside. Bueno, good reach. Hard backhand follows. That passes both of them. Stan looking for the rebote. Plays it just above the pad. Bueno gets in there again. Costado, drop shot to the outside. That will score. Point and set. Bueno and Amigarena take it 6-3, 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set 2.
So the drop shot from Bueno to finish off the set.
Yeah, based on his reaction, I don't know whether he wanted that placement to the outside, but it certainly worked because he caught Stan going the other way.
Absolutely.
Bueno, an aggressive start to that match as the Cyclones take the first set 6-3. I mean, the carom from the outside, the drop shot there. I mean, 2 of the 6 points going the way of the Cyclones earned off of shots up there by the front court Bueno.
And I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go for it.
But no, Amigarena is just doing a fantastic job in the backcourt. It's not just a question of making the catches. Sometimes it's the way you maneuver around your opponent. In this case, he maneuvered around Ben a couple times. Just laser-like focus on the ball to make the catch.
Drop shot here. Yeah, you see Stan took off to the inside, then kind of rounded out that route a little bit. And
general idea is that if you can touch it, you can catch it.
Yeah.
With the cest, of course, that is.
Bueno and Amigarena.
Back here in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. See Bueno on the bench there. Not having quite last season, man. He just really tore through that season beautifully.
No, you're right, Stu. I mean, last year was maybe his best season. Played with Rock. They had a great record, 9-1 in Division 6, and then with Manu, plus 500. Almost every year those two played together. Cyclones changed up a lot of their doubles teams this year. I mean, I don't think there's a team on the board except Bueno and Rock that we've seen before, and the inexperience has really kind of plagued them to open up this season. Cyclones outside of the playoffs right now, but still, the game day win here over the Renegades will go a long way of getting them back into the mix. We've seen the Fireballs move up the standings pretty quickly. We've seen the Devils do it. Chance here for the Cyclones as well. Bueno and Amigarena coming into this match, losers of 3 in a row. This would be a good one to get some momentum back on their side through the end of the regular season. Second set, Stan and Ben ready to go. They will serve to begin set number 2. There's a serve by Stan. We begin our second set. Ben keeps it on the right side. Forehand crossing the wall. Bueno cuts it off. Oh, bullet. Ben goes up for it. Nice grab. Backhand. Grounded pass, and Migarena steps back. Ben now, nice catch on the inside from the 11 line. Bueno climbs the wall, comes down with the ball. Left side of Bote there by Stan. No play for Bueno. Here's a Migarena charging in from the back. Fires it inside. Hard throw. Ben secures it. Another one. This one comes shooting off the back wall. Stan Robote hooked into the pad. And the pad is bad. Cyclones get the first point of set 2.
Again, Migarena just stands to the inside, makes the catches on the backhand, just throws bullet after bullet to the inside.
Stan's got this serve. 2-wall, 2 wide. That is out of play. 2 straight for the Cyclones.
Stan picked the serve nicely, the 2-wall though.
Yeah, no, everything but the finish there, you know. Good combination, makes a stop, lines it up, and just pushed it a little wide. Hard serve. Ben handles this one as it crosses the wall. Backhand that just clears. Bueno waiting for it at the 6 line. Turns it powerfully inside. It scores. Well played on that rebote by Bueno. That's 3-0. Cyclones lead this second set.
Bueno did an excellent job of keeping that low and inside.
Ben opens up with the left side, plays it along the wall of Migarena. Waits for it to cross back to the 13. Ben calls him off, forehand to the inside. Ooh, Bueno's got a play on it, cuts it off, sends it right back to him. It's on the wall, it tips by Ben. 4 in a row. Perfect placement there, right on the wall.
Tough catch. Ben's usually on top of those as well.
Oh, Stan's got this serve to the inside. Look at Migarena, great read, caught it in the air, sends it back to Ben. He stops one. Passes with that left side. Bueno backpedaling, fires it back to him. Ben steps around it, and he saves a rebote as a 2-wall. Bueno, good defense. Make the carom, put it back inside. Ben, another one. In perfect positioning, he makes a save. Bueno from the costado to the inside. Look at Ben. What range. Caught that one in the air. Migarena now at the 10 line. Low bullet. Ben switches to the right. Forehand up. Ooh, pushed it up the middle. Right to Bueno. Bueno inside again. That's dropping. Opening up. And Ben saves it. Oh, bullet. Look at Stan come flying in. Ooh, the backhand did not have control. Sent it up in the overhead screen. 5 points. Possible set. Possible match point for the Cyclones. Bueno and Migarena.
Tremendous point played by all 4 players. Ben's court positioning was absolutely spectacular, stopping a couple really difficult balls. Unforced error there by Stan there. Just unfortunate at the end.
Rebote forehand by Bueno up the middle. Ben reaching back behind him. Plays it inside. Migarena takes it right off the wall. Spectacular catch. Low bullet. Stan's got it overhead. Migarena now deep in the backcourt. Only can behind this one. Ben steps up. Good read. Contact in the backcourt. Ben comes away with another catch. This is a bullet. Flying off the back wall, Rebote missed by Stan. Point, set, and match. Cyclones win it, straight set, 6-3, 6-0. Bueno and Migarena. Solid performance there. Taking the first set, 6-3, then straight points in set 2 for the win. Game day, 1-1. Now through our opening 2 matches. Can imagine that's got to give this Bueno and Amigarena team a lot of confidence moving forward, seeing one go up in the win column for the first time in a month or so. Bueno and Amigarena tie up the game day. Game day score reflecting that win earned by Bueno and Amigarena just a few moments ago. See that bottom row there? That's our season standings. You saw at the beginning the Cyclones coming in today at the bottom, but a game day win gets you 1 point. They can move up and jump the Warriors. Got to win at least 4 matches to win the game day. 3 matches, you win 3 matches, you tie the game day. You win less than 3, that's a game day loss. We will hear from our winning team, Bueno and Amigarena, just a few moments. You see the ongoing practice there between Gaucheri and Manu, top division singles coming up next. Before we get to that, we have our winners over in the DraftKings Players Cage. Bueno and Amigarena's second win this season. Some more aggressive play by you, Bueno, up there in the front court, particularly in this matchup. What necessitated such aggressive play today?
I don't know, man. I guess as players, we speak with our actions. You know, commentators speak with their words, but you know, players speak with their actions. So I guess the only thing we can do out there, we still got a long way to go. We got a lot of work to do, but go out there and act. That's all we could do.
Awesome, great playing again. Congratulations on that second win, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Singles up next. Gaucheri against Manu in our top division. Gaucheri 6-2 record to open up this regular season. Manu just 2-5. This is the second matchup of 2 between these players in the regular season. The first one was a classic. 3-setter. Manu won the first set 6-4, but then Gaucheri, as he often does, came back at the next 2, winning 6-2, 6-3. Game day tied 1-1. We'll see who jumps out ahead. After our third match, Gaucheri will be serving to Manu.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third match of the game day. Gaucheri will have the serve for the Renegades. Gaucheri serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Manu to pass. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Manu has it midcourt. Costalo 2-all caught the pad. The pad is bad. First point. The first set goes to Gaucheri of the Renegades. He leads 1-0.
Well, Manu going for it. He threw that Costado a little bit harder than we're used to seeing. You got to do it against Gaucheri. I mean, the harder you throw it, the more it opens up, the faster it reaches the net. You play against Gaucheri, he's got a habit of being the right place at the right time. I guess for the opponent, the wrong place and the wrong time. 1-0, start off the match.
Manu from the 11 line. Right to the corner from the backhand. Rebote by Gaucheri. Here's Manu. Gaucheri again, forehand rebote, a little lower. Manu moves up on it, backhand from the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Manu on the side wall. Rotate forehand by Gaucheri. Manu is there.
What a catch.
Rebote left side to the outside. Difficult catch by Gaucheri. Low and hard, crossing the wall to score. 2 points for Gaucheri of the Renegades. He serves.
What a tough one by Gaucheri on the outside. Kind of skipped on him, made the catch with the forehand, and then beautiful control. Puts it right on the sidewall as Manu is trying to get up to it. That's the difference. It doesn't cross the wall. Manu makes that catch easily. It does. Results in the second point.
Manu from the 11 line to the inside. Here's Gaucheri. Rebote left side by Manu for the big bounce. Cut off in the air by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's 2-all, red and stopped by Manu. Manu powerfully to the inside where it scores. Point for the Cyclones, and Manu, he serves.
Well, Gaucheri had a ton of space here. Manu's going to move out of the picture here in a second on this throw. It's actually terrific camera work, never out of the picture. Forehand to the inside. You see how much space there is. I mean, the front way.
Gaucheri had a commit one way or the other.
Yeah.
And
he just took his eye off of Manu. I mean, he went to throw it. Manu got there pretty easily. It's his first point of the match.
Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Manu. Gaucheri, backhand from the 10 line. The rotate forehand by Manu. Gaucheri cuts it off, winds up. Costello 2-all is out. 2-2. Manu serves.
Sensing a little pressure on that throw. I mean, the first one, Manu got to it pretty easily, so now Gaucheri's thinking, well, maybe I got to push this closer to the boundary line if he's going to be out there. Manu chose the wrong way, but got a break. Ball sails out of play.
Ball tipped at the 11 line. Third point for Gaucheri of the Renegades. He serves.
Manu has a knack for making just the most difficult catches here in high line.
Yeah,
on the
very
wall,
much so.
backing up, doesn't matter what his footing is, he just brings it in. That's a tough one. Crossing the wall late, not a lot of space, just tipped it.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played by Gaucheri to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand, wall to wall. Robote forehand. This one caught in the air by Manu. Difficult Robote on the side wall. Saved by Gaucheri. Difficult catch by Gaucheri. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote. Forehand by Manu. Outside placement. Lands wide. That's a 4th point for Gaucheri and the Renegades. He serves.
That ball died off the back wall. Manu recognized that it was going to be just kind of a defensive Robote if he were to lay it up off the front wall. So he said, it may as well go for a shot. Chose the outside placement. Still sailed wide. But that's a good counter to an aggressive player like Gaucheri. You get him going the other way, you can maybe get one back.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Gaucheri cuts it off the 11. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Gaucheri. Wall to wall. Rotate forehand by Manu to pass. Right up the middle. 2-all. Robote scores for Gaucheri. Well executed. 5 points. Possible set point for Gaucheri and the Renegades.
One thing that Gaucheri does better than just about anybody else is he makes you respect the outside.
100%.
He never, there's never a dull moment playing against Gaucheri because he can do this in an instant or just shoot it straight outside. So you always have to be with
anywhere on the court too.
Always have to be careful and put you on edge.
Here's a backhand by Manu to pass right to the corner. Low Robote is saved by Gaucheri.
What a save.
Robote forehand. Cut off by Gaucheri. Sherry to the inside. Manu reads it. Stops it. Backhand from the 8 line. Scoop by Manu. Manu to the inside. Gaucheri. Difficult catch at the 9 line. Robote forehand to the inside. Gaucheri cuts it off. Backhand. Big backhand by Manu. Robote to the inside. Scooped high on the left side of Manu. A bullet to the corner. Low Robote saved by Gaucheri. Scoop is tipped. Point and set to Gaucheri of the Renegades. He takes the first set 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our next set.
Gaucheri looking as strong as ever. 6-2 so far in the regular season in singles play and halfway to his 7th win after that performance. 6-2. He takes the opening set. And really just 2 missed throws. I mean, one, he had the space on the 2 wall, sailed out of play, and then the other one, Manu read it perfectly. So outside of those 2, I'm just saying mistakes, maybe just missed throws a little bit, Gaucheri would have been perfect in that set. See over with his team in the DraftKings Players Cage. And do have to shout out Ben, because I believe Ben made up those sweatshirts for the team. And if I can say, those look pretty nice. You got every team there on the sleeve. You have the Battle Court logo there on the upper right, and the World Jai-Alai League logo below it. Then every player on the Renegades has their number. And then on the right sleeve, it actually reflects the nationality of the player. So the Basque flag for Gaucheri, Goanaga, and I believe Urbieta. Stan repping the French flag. And then we got Ben and...
you know, the more you talk about
Ben
it...
and Flores repping the American
We're
flag.
not getting one. You just know that, right? That
It's okay, you know.
that particular player merch does not come this way, just so you know.
If you say nothing, the answer is no. You know, that's all I've been saying. If you don't say anything, you know it's a no. Maybe Ben, maybe Stu and Andrew would like that. Maybe, you know, what's your size? You know, maybe something like that. Maybe that
Ben asked
conversation.
me, are you kidding? Never mind that. But look, everything over there. I mean, the fluids, the towels.
They run a tight ship.
Ben,
yeah.
I mean, Ben's on top of it all. Wonder if they tip him. Getting a report on shoes, bag.
They get a bag? Towel?
I know that he had the towels made. I do know that he
Okay.
had the towels
those,
made.
yeah. Ben doing a lot on the court for this team as well as off.
That's what his Renegades care most about. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Manu will have the serve for the Cyclones.
And a good partner for Gaucheri on and off the court, too.
Manu serves. Our second set has begun. Backhand by Manu. Rabote, that rebound off the back wall. High and inside, Manu is there. Gaucheri, backhand from the 10 line. Rabote forehand by Manu. Gaucheri has it, winds up. Costello 2-all. Stopped on the outside by Manu. Manu with a drop shot. Gaucheri gets up there. He makes the catch. To the inside. Manu read it, got assessed on it, could not bring it in. Well played by both players. Gaucheri gets the first point of the second set.
Yeah, unfortunate on that drop shot by Manu. Hit off the floor first, and the side wall is the second surface. When it does that, it kicks it up in the air as opposed to killing the speed. When you throw the drop shot, you want to hit the front wall and then the side wall in the air. That kills the speed. Great defense to get Gaucheri's first point of this second set.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu from the 9 line. Rabote forehand. Catch. Ball goes off the tip of Manu's cesta. That's 2 points for Gaucheri and the Renegades. He serves.
On a tough miss for Manu. If he makes that catch, he's got as good of an opportunity to kill it as any there with Gaucheri trapped to the inside.
Even at Manu's level, it's still you have the catch that seems like it's easy. No such thing as an easy catch in highlight, but then thinking about what you're going to do with it, especially with Gaucheri standing to the inside there. 2-all, or if he cuts to the outside, drop it back inside. Got to make the catch first. Here's the backhand by Manu, powerfully throwing wall 2-all. 2-all Rabote scores for Gaucheri. 3 points for Gaucheri and the Renegades. He serves.
Yeah, just kind of feeding that Rabote. I mean, if it's off the wall in front of about the 4-5 line, I mean, Gaucheri's got enough power.
We said this a number of times to anybody who's playing against Gaucheri, is you can throw it to his Rabote, but the closer he is to the front wall, I mean, he throws great shots from the 8 and 9 line, but from the 4, 5, 6, he's lethal.
Yeah.
Here's a backhand by Manu to the inside. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri, long 2-all. Manu reaches out, makes the catch. Pika Karam, big bounce. Caught by Gaucheri. Hard throw on the return, will score. Tremendous play by both players. 4 points for Gaucheri and the Renegades. He serves.
Well, Gaucheri maybe auditioning for the NFL Combine here with the vertical test. Let's see how high he gets up. This is, I mean, as good of a carom as Manu could throw. High bounce to the outside. Gaucheri, I mean, this is the apex. He lines it up. That's a
great control.
That's not a running start either. That's off 2 feet. Gets up there, controls it. And contact with the sidewall.
Tremendous
that is just
play.
so good.
Manu to the inside, along the wall the whole way. Rebote by Gaucheri, caught by Manu. Manu on the backhand. Rebote saved by Gaucheri. High, bounce, picked off by Manu. Rebote forehand by Manu. That cleared the overhead screen. This ball's in play. Gaucheri, tip ball with the floater at the 10 line. No shutout here in the second set. Manu on the board with the point and the serve for the Cyclones.
Well, Manu having the presence of mind to look for the rebote after missing it front ways. Got him his first point of the set. Maybe get a little momentum back on his side to stay in the match.
Gaucheri on the catch. There's the backhand. Manu is there. 2-all by Manu, opens wide and scores. 2 points for Manu and the Cyclones. He serves.
Such a good costado. Gets a lot of spin on it, and the result is it really opens up off the front wall. Take a look here.
He tried it in the first set, and it caught the pad. This one lands perfectly.
Opens up so wide. Easily beating Gaucheri to the net.
Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote. Forehand by Manu. To the inside, scoop by Gaucheri. 2-all by Gaucheri will score. 5 points for Gaucheri. This is possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, difficult catch, and had to navigate a little bit of traffic to get there, too. Manu standing right there, ducks out of the way. High bounce on the left side into a 2-all. Again, the difficulty there is after making such a tough catch, you might not have control. You give one away, but Gaucheri does not. 5-2, chance to win the match here.
Powerful serve by Gaucheri, returned well by Manu. High bounce, stopped by Manu. Here's the backhand. Rebote, forehand by Gaucheri. Rebote left side. Gaucheri takes it on the bounce, winds up. Costalo 2-all is out.
At it.
Manu has 3 points for the Cyclones and the serve.
The only criticism today is he's just missed a couple shots that we're used to seeing Gaucheri land consistently. I mean, there's been 3, I believe, that come to mind that have sailed off the court. This match really could have been over already. Giving Manu an extra life here, maybe a few of them. 5-3, still possible match point.
Powerful backhand by Gaucheri, caught in the air by Manu. Gaucheri on the backhand. Costalo 2-all opens wide and scores. Beautifully executed by Manu to score. He has 4 points and the serve.
That shows you just how lethal that costado is. Gaucheri never broke stride. And Manu saw it, and he said, I'm going to throw it anyway. Couldn't get out there. 1 point away from 5-5. Gaucheri would really like to end it here.
Here's a backhand by Gaucheri, caught by Manu. Backhand from the 10 line. Rotate forehand. Manu is there. 2-all. That one caught the pad. Point, set, and match for Gaucheri. Taking it in the second set, 6-4.
Renegades retake the game day lead now 2-1 after Gaucheri straight set victory over Manu. 6-2, 6-4. Gaucheri making his way off the court now. 7-2 in singles play. 1 match left for him to complete his singles season. Best seasons in his Battle Court career.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Well, game day score reflecting that singles win by Gaucheri. Renegades lead 2-1. As we move into match 4, that'll be third division doubles. Goanaga and Urbieta take on Inaki and Amigarena. Great match here in Division 3 doubles. But we're going to hear from Gaucheri first. 7-2 in singles. After that win, congratulations, Gaucheri. As you said, that 7th win in singles coming with that win against Manu. You've played in Division 1 your entire career. You've played against these guys so many times. Is there a strategy that you come into the match with, or does it change day by day?
No, always is the same. Make one game, throw to rebote, then catch the ball in the 4 and 7, between 4 and 7, and then throw the kill shot, and that's it. My game. So I play same against every player.
Well, it's working out for you, Gaucheri. 7-2 in singles, another great season. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Vamos.
Third division doubles, Goanaga and Urbieta. They'll take on Inaki and Amigarena. Coming up next. So this is a rematch of what we saw earlier in the regular season when these two teams played back on January 28th. So that's like 2 full months ago, Stu, and these teams have really changed since then. Definitely. Inaki and Amigarena won that one in straight sets, 6-3, 6-3, handing Goanaga and Urbieta one of their 2 losses so far in the regular season. Goanaga and Urbieta 6-2, Inaki and Amigarena 5-2. But this is a Renegades team that has really picked it up in the second half of the last 2/3 of this season. And the Cyclones team, it's kind of on just 2-2 in their last 4, so a bit of a slide here, their last couple. See if they can get it back. Goanaga and Urbieta have the serve. We begin match number 4. Strong backhand there by Amigarena. Bote saved by Goanaga. Amigarena from the outside, backhand, cut off by Urbieta. Amigarena, forehand to the inside. Urbieta's there before it crosses the wall, sends it deep. Amigarena's back to it at the 13. That one dying in the corner. Goanaga just lays it up. Inaki attacking. Drop shot. Goanaga, he got there. Backhand, fired just above the pad. Amigarena in perfect position, makes the catch. Ball too long again now. Urbieta has to save Urbote. Inaki steps in front. Splitter. Not enough. Urbieta's got it. Carom by Urbieta. Ooh, that stayed inside Amigarena. Long Cortada now. Picked up before the second bounce. Urbote forehand to the inside. Cut off by Goanaga. Inside placement. Amigarena all alone. Eddie scoops it up. Urbieta now forehand. High to the inside again. Crossing the wall. Inaki takes it in. Backhand. High off the back wall. Goanaga saves this for Bote. Catch by Inaki. Backhand to the inside. Cut off There's Urbieta again. Backhand by Urbieta. Floats one up. And Migarena's got it. Migarena now with the forehand. Softer touch. Urbieta with an early call. Makes the play in the backcourt. Fires it high and hard. Cut off. Here's a Migarena. Urbieta stops this one overhead. Puts it on the wall, and Migarena takes it off. Old bullet. There's Inaki getting involved. Sends it high and hard. Not past Urbieta, though. He makes the play at the 13 line. Migarena, powerful throw. Urbieta again. Catch on the left side of Migarena. Sends it back. Not past Urbieta, though. Keeps it on the left. Sends it high off the wall. Kind of a wonky bounce there. Urbieta makes the catch. Sends it deep past the Cyclones. Naki digs it out. No play for Goanaga. Lets it pass to the backcourt. Urbieta sends it high. That clears the screen. Oh, Rote kind of died. Inaki lays it up, and Urbieta comes away with it. Powerful backhand up the middle. Rote left side. Ooh, that clipped a bit. Migarena keeps it on the left. Here's a backhand, low runner. Urbieta steps up. Robote left side by Goanaga to the inside. Inaki lets it pass. Here's a Migarena from the backcourt. Right on the wall. Great stop by Goanaga. Good catch there by Goanaga, reaching in. Backhand from the 9. Now Migarena steps up to it, sends it deep. Robote forehand, powerfully turned inside. Cut off by Migarena. Here's Urbieta. Tough catch on the wall. Urbieta floats one back to Migarena now. Same spot. Powerful throw. Urbieta now with the forehand. A runner inside, dropping. There's Urbieta. Urbieta high and hard. Cut off by Migarena. His backhand, though, is in the overhead screen. A well-played first point going to the Renegades.
Powerful throw by Migarena there at the end. Just high off the front wall, clipping the overhead screen.
There's a catch by Migarena, plays it inside. Urbieta. Backhand, stopped in the corner. Get a little bit deeper now at the 13, sends it high and hard and past both Cyclones. Inaki saves the Robote. It's dropping for Urbieta. That one right on the wall. Tough save. Inaki on a knee, lays it up. Goanaga attacking, inside placement. Will score. 2 in a row. Renegades lead 2-0.
It's an excellent conversion there by Goanaga. Made a great catch and put it right back to the inside. Migarena's catching has been spot on, but Goanaga placed this just so close to the sidewall on the return. Beautifully done.
Serve comes out to the middle of the court. Backhand inside. Urbieta ducks. Goanaga digs one out. Inaki aggressively from the costado to the outside. The Filo scores. The Cyclones on the board here. First point of the match.
When Inaki's done well with the Cyclones, it's been based on more aggressive play.
Yes.
Like we just saw there. Yeah. Be curious to see if he goes back to the shots.
Well, at the beginning of the year, with Manu and Migarena, he started off very aggressive, and he didn't lose many matches. Now he's, 50-50, wins and losses, and it's just been more conservative play, opportunities, but just not really shooting many of them. Robote forehand play to the inside, cut off by Goanaga, inside placement. Migarena all alone. He makes the catch in the corner. That one right on the wall. Urbieta ducks. Goanaga whips it overhead. Inaki backhand. Just gonna pass. Another one coming back to Goanaga. Plays it off the wall. Back to Migarena now. Here's a catch by Urbieta from the 13, high and hard, and caught by Migarena. There's the backhand. Migarena now just beyond the 12 line, puts it up the middle. Urbieta rather, switches to the right, drops it inside. Goanaga. Inaki rather with the drop shot into the pad. And the pad is bad. That's a 3-1 lead for Goanaga and Urbieta.
No, it was an aggressive play, just needed to land in. When your opponent's moving up on the ball as aggressively as Goanaga is, you need to land the shot. That one just caught the pad.
Migarena backhand inside. Rabote saved by Urbieta. 2-wall, thrown to score. Opened up wide for Inaki. That's the second point. Cyclone serve.
Costado 2-wall was thrown pretty powerfully.
You gave that one a little extra.
Exactly. Goanaga was there, just was coming a bit too fast.
Backhand to the inside, cut off by Migarena. Beautiful catch, sends it back in the corner. Wow, what a play by Urbieta. That one flies past the Renegades. Rabote saved on the backhand. Cut off in the middle of the court. Here's the Migarena, low runner, scooped up by Urbieta. Inaki now on the inside, higher and harder. Urbieta steps back to make the play. Clears the overhead screen. Rabote forehand dropped inside, right back to Urbieta. Backhand fired above the pad. Inaki's there. Urbieta from the 12 line keeps it inside. And Migarena, another backhand. Drops between them, comes shooting out. Goanaga just kind of lays it up. Inaki aggressively. Costado, caught by Goanaga. He whips it inside. Scoop.
Great catch.
By Migarena. Keeps it going. Rabote left side, high off the front wall, bounces between them, and Migarena now waits for his Rabote, saves it inside. Urbieta keeps this one on the left, floats it high, cut off. Here's a Migarena. Back in, clears the overhead screen, Goanaga follows it, powers it inside. Oh, that's dropping and saved by Inaki, high scoop. Drop shot. Inaki, will he get there? He
Great
does
catch.
just before the second bounce. Sends it out of reach. Rabote left side to the inside. He lets it pass to the backcourt. A Migarena, low runner. Stopped on the forehand of Urbieta. Inaki on the inside. 2-wall, 2 score. Another one. Ties it. 3-3.
Really well done by Inaki. Again, going back to the 2-wall, and it works for him.
Yeah, this is when they're at their best. And at this level, these players are so talented, and it just takes one throw to change the complexion of a point. And if you have an opportunity, I mean, you got to go for it. Especially, I mean, these are two really good teams, too.
Absolutely.
It's not like one's a heavy favorite and one's a big underdog. You want to go for it. No, I mean, this is a high-level match. Saying shoot it every time, but when they're there, you got to go for it, or else you're not going to come out on the winning end of many of these long rallies. Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. That is a double fault. That's going to give Goanaga and Urbieta the lead, 4-3.
Again, there's no real trick to keeping it between the 4 and 7 line. It has everything to do with who's standing up there looking to try to take your serve.
That was the first one for Inaki this season, Division I or Division III. Backhand inside. Urbieta keeps it on the left. Fires it on the wall of Migarena. Now Inaki gets in there late to make the save. Goanaga forehand to the inside. crossing the wall. Migarena makes a save. Catch by Urbieta, backhand from the 11 to the inside. Inaki's there, sends it high and deep. Not past Urbieta, the leaping grab in the corner. Rabote forehand inside, dropping. Here's Goenaga, inside placement. Migarena stepped up and caught it in the air. Urbieta now from the 13 line, puts it along the wall. Inaki backed up to the 10. Hard throw, crossing, dropping, and Migarena takes it in. This one comes shooting off the back wall, turned outside, but outside of play. 4-4 is the score. Cyclone serve.
Good to see Goenaga go for that shot. Well, of course, would have been better for the Renegades had it landed in, but clearly the best shots are those that your opponents are not prepared for.
Urbieta from the 11, powerful backhand inside, crossing Migarena. Lays it right back to him. Passing into the corner, Rabote left side. On the wall, stopped. A beautiful catch by Urbieta. Oh, that's right in the corner again. Inaki kind of lays it up. Goenaga attacking, drop shot to the inside. Oh, look at Migarena, he got there. Urbieta now climbs the wall. He comes down with the ball. Inaki waiting for the Rabote, turned inside. Right between them again. Goenaga digs it out. Inaki letting it pass to the backcourt of Migarena. Oh, runner inside, stopped by Urbieta. Urbieta goes high and deep. Rabote forehand, sticks along the wall, scooped up by Urbieta. A little bullet. Oh, there's Inaki. What a play up in the front court. Urbieta plays it along the wall, and Migarena backed up to the 12 line. Fires it inside to Urbieta. Migarena now from the 12, backhand. Ooh, Goenaga's got to play. Forehand inside. Oh, Inaki steps in. Here's Urbieta now from the 12. To the inside of Migarena now. Migarena up a little bit further at the 11. Little bullet crossing the wall. Urbieta steps up. Backhand inside. Migarena gets to it. Migarena up at the 10. Keeps this one low. Urbieta back into the corner, makes the catch. Another one. Coming back to Urbieta. Back in the 13, comes out a little bit higher. Still not past to Migarena. Backquarters trading here. Urbieta puts this one along the wall, and Migarena takes it off. Spectacular catch Goenaga now. Up in the front. Oh, bullet. That's coming out. Rabote up the middle. Urbieta from the left side to the inside. Migarena now. Rabote left side, played up the middle. Migarena runs around it. Urbieta now ducks out of the way. Goenaga saves the Rabote. Another one. Goenaga just does turn it. Inaki looking for it. Takes it in the air. Fires it high and out of reach. Goenaga. Rabote's coming back. He drops it inside. Good pickup by Migarena. This one comes in low. Urbieta with the catch. One pass, both Renegades. Rabote left side. Inaki with a chance. Inside placement. Urbieta, what a scoop on the forehand. Migarena settles back into the corner, fires it high and hard. Urbieta, he's inside. Goenaga has to turn the Rabote. Right back to Migarena. Urbieta now from the 11 line. That's cutting inside for Inaki. Good turn. Better catch by Urbieta as across the wall. Inaki switches to the forehand. Goenaga, Costado, inside placement. Migarena waiting on it. He makes the catch. Oh, this opened up to the outside. Goenaga's there. Fall down save. Powerful one. It's dropping, and Migarena's got another Rabote. Scoop. Whips it inside. Another
Beautiful
scoop
catch
by Migarena, backing up. Migarena now backed up to the glass. Backhand to the inside. Urbieta just beyond the 11. Back to him. That one right on the wall, drops. Inaki has to save the rebote up above his head. It clears to Urbieta. Inaki again goes up for it, forehand, elevates it. Look at Urbieta, knows where to be, makes the catch in the air. Rebote left side to the inside, high scoop is tipped. 5 points and a possible set point here for Inaki and Amigarena.
What a point play by all 4 players. Catching in the backcourt was absolutely spotless there until that last miss by Urbieta, which was... That was not an easy catch.
Kicking up, head level. But the Cyclones down early in this set. They've come back. 2 chances to win the set, at least. Urbieta opens up with that backhand, keeps it inside for Amigarena. Rote comes shooting out. Gonaga makes the save back inside for Amigarena. Now Urbieta from the 12, puts it along the wall. Amigarena backed up to the 13. In and out the 12 line to the inside. Urbieta, same spot, hard throw, crossing the wall. Not a lot on it. Inaki on a knee, makes the save. Gonaga tacks, drop shot to the inside. Will score. Got there, just couldn't make the catch. It is 5-5. This is set point.
Fantastic play again by all 4 players. Court positioning's been excellent. Shot selection's been excellent. And it's reflected in the score here in the first set.
Amigarena keeps the serve on the left side, keeps it low. Ooh, look at Gonaga, cuts it off, sends it deep. This shoots off the back wall. Inaki turns it inside, cut off by Gonaga. There's the backhand. Wall to wall, Rebote coming back to him. Inaki saves it, it clears the screen. Gonaga, will he get there? He turns it above his head. Leaves a tough one for Amigarena. Diving save in the backcourt. Now Urbieta climbs the wall and comes down with the ball. And settled down now, backhand. High off the back wall, saved by Gonaga. Back to Amigarena. Backhand 2 wall, out of reach, but Urbieta gets there on the outside. Inaki, good catch on the inside, sends it back, keeps the pressure on the Renegades. Gonaga in position, saves the Rebote. This one even lower. Urbieta steps it on the right side, goes high off the front wall. Cyclones looking for Rebote. Inaki plays it inside with a big bounce. Urbieta has to go up for it late. Amigarena now from the 7 line to the inside. Urbieta again with a nice catch. Backhand low and tipped by Inaki. Point and set, hard fought set. Going to the Renegades 6-5, 2 minutes. We'll play set 2.
Tremendous point play by all 4 players. Went to 5-5 there in the first set. You're watching Battle Court live from Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. The Renegades taking on the Cyclones. We are currently playing our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day, just having completed the first set there. Went the maximum number of points, 5-5. We are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on the Renegades. Gonaga having an exceptionally good day today. Urbieta with the typical spot-on catching. Cherry, team captain, giving his team some feedback, which I imagine amounts to do more of the same. Urbieta doing a consistently solid job in the backcourt. Solid catching. Ball's thrown hard back there, both by Inaki and Amigarena of the Cyclones.
Urbieta with that uncharacteristic miss in the backcourt. It brought the lead to 5-4 in the Cyclones' favor, and then typical Urbieta there, those last 2 points. He was solid as ever in the back, climbing the wall, doing whatever he needed to do. How about the reaction to the backhand 2-wall too? Because that was out of reach of going on.
Great
He
stop.
was the only hope there on the outside.
Inaki stayed out on the court for the duration of the break in between sets. Miguel catching spot on. You can see him keeping everything possible on the left side, including letting one pass out to the rebote. It was an easier catch on the right side than it was rebote, yet he still let pass and put it inside beautifully. Second set ready to begin.
We are ready to begin set 2. Inaki and Miguel will serve. There's a serve. We begin our second set. Backhand to the inside by Miguel. Stopped overhead by Urbieta. Inaki goes wall to wall. Big backhand. Gonaga. Rebote inside. Powerfully turned. Better catch there by Miguel. Miguel now at the 11 line to the inside. Urbieta runs around it. Here's the backhand. Oh, ball missed in the corner. Tough play. It's going to get the Cyclones the first point of set 2.
Urbieta, seasoned professional in highlights, stuck his cesta into the corner but did not look to see what happened. That's exactly why. If you can make that catch, great, but don't turn around.
Good stop up overhead by Urbieta. Fires it up the middle to a Miguel. Back over the top on the inside. Urbieta. Miguel reaching low. Backhand inside. That's right on the wall. Urbieta didn't want it. Gonaga makes a save on the backhand. Now with Miguel out for the rebote, who kind of hooked it. Gonaga goes for that 3-wall. Miguel got there but could not make the catch. That's going to be a point for the Renegades. We're tied 1-1.
Miguel throws this really hard right up the middle.
Yeah, it goes for the carambola here. Back to the outside. Oh, it did clip the judge, yeah.
Caught the judge in the ankle, or the shoe, couldn't see which. That was coming fast, too.
Here's a Miguel backhand inside, caught by Urbieta. Urbieta reaching down low at the 11 line to the inside of Miguel now. Same spot, hard return. Forehand now, crossing the wall. Oh, Inaki, what a play there. Back to Urbieta in the middle of the court. Line to the inside, and Miguel steps up, makes a play. This one comes in low. Urbieta runs around it. The backhand, higher and harder. Not past to Miguel though. He's got it in the corner. Miguel now at the 13 line to the inside. Urbieta, backhand. Inaki comes flying in to cut it off. Low bullet inside. There's Urbieta. This one out of reach. Rebote forehand. Turned inside. Oh, between them. Cyclone scrambling. Inaki blind. Rebote turned behind his back. That is in play. Gonaga. Carambola scores. What a great effort to keep it going, but that point goes to the Renegades. They lead 2-1.
Inaki called for it, and Miguel just had to get out of the way. It didn't seem like Inaki thought he was going to be able to get out of the way.
Wow. Yes. Blind. Wow. I mean, that is...
Just lays it up, and it avoids the overhead screen, bounces in. Well done.
Heard of the around-the-back pass in basketball. I haven't seen the around-the-back rebote, but it's Magic City. Yeah, now we've seen it all. Good catch there by Urbieta, back at the 13 line to the inside of Miguel. Great play in the corner. Rebote turned at Inaki's feet. He's got it in the air, turns it outside, but that is out of play. Renegades open up the lead to 2, 3-1.
Inaki threw it really hard, but also kind of high. Obviously, it went out stayed high. Didn't land within that outer boundary line. There was a lot of power behind that.
Powerful serve crossing the wall. Amigarena comes away with it. Back inside. There's Urbieta. Urbieta climbs the wall, comes down with the ball. The backhand, that's somehow cleared. What a throw. Inaki at the 2 line. Whips it inside. There's a scoop by Urbieta. Oh, he puts it right on the wall. Inaki saves the rebote on the backhand. High scoop. Urbieta's got it up overhead. Back inside, there's a Amigarena, low bullet. Urbieta runs around it. Here's the backhand return. Rebote forehand, turned inside, cut off by Amigarena. Backhand, low bullet. Oh, Goenaga goes up, whips it inside. It crosses the wall. Inaki has to dig it out. He does. Goenaga keeps the pressure on, sends it high inside. Amigarena steps up, got it in the air. Inaki Costado to the inside. Urbieta waiting on it, makes the play. Backhand, a little bit higher and harder. Amigarena settles in the corner. Leaping catch by Urbieta, forehand high to the inside, crossing the wall. Inaki waits on it, turns it back inside for Urbieta. Ball runner Goenaga, nice play up overhead, backhand inside Amigarena. Plays it right back to Urbieta from the 12. Able to drop it between them. Rebote left side to the inside now. Urbieta, that one kicked up a little bit higher, still made the catch. Forehand Rebote. Saved by Goenaga. Here's Amigarena from the 11th line to the inside. Caught by Urbieta. Urbieta sends it deep. Unable to pass. Renegades looking forward. Goenaga slaps it inside. Urbieta ducks. Amigarena turns it. Oh, Goenaga, another chance. Costado low and hard. Toughest one, and Amigarena saves it again. Costado inside. Split him up. Inaki is an inside placement. That will score very safely. That'll give the Cyclones a second point and the serve.
That was actually done really well by both front quarters. Goenaga throws his shot. Inaki catches it. He loses his footing but stays down. One thing you don't want to do is jump back up when the guy is throwing the ball.
That's a powerful throw. Inaki, good turn on the rebote. Goenaga, though, inside placement. Stopped in the air by Amigarena. Great read, hard backhand. It kind of died off the front wall, or they had a handle. Now Amigarena back there at the 12 line, sends it a little bit higher. Urbieta makes the catch. All to wall, rebote left side, turn to the inside. Amigarena, tough scoop on the wall. He makes it. Long rebote, Goenaga, big bounce to the inside. High scoop made by Amigarena there in the backcourt. Sends Urbieta to the outside. Forehand, crossing the wall. Inaki, long run. He makes the save. Catch by Amigarena now at the 12 line. High and hard. That clears the overhead screen. Goenaga gets it at the 3 line, turns it inside. What a catch. Amigarena reaching back behind him. Now Urbieta up at the 10. High and hard on the wall, controlled by Amigarena. Leaping grab, back at the 12 line. Urbieta to the inside, Amigarena waiting for it. Urbieta ducks, Goenaga saves the rebote. Inaki comes cross court, cuts it off, sends it high and deep. Another rebote for Goenaga, turns it, picked up on the bounce. Here's Amigarena. Goenaga again has to save another one. It's dropping. Amigarena caught it. Sends it out of reach. Rebote forehand. Out to the middle of the court. Here's Amigarena. Urbieta fires it inside. Low and hard. That's dropping. What a save. Fall down Rebote. Kicks up over Goenaga. Urbieta comes up from the backcourt. Low runner. Scoop now by Amigarena. What a play. Not a lot on that. Rebote Urbieta stepped in front and sent it in the overhead screen. What a point. Cyclones come away with it. And we're tied 3-3. Wow.
Fantastic play on the court all the way around, but Amiga Reina really just a one coming at him. Scooped it up beautifully, turned around and saved the rebote. And again, you see Rock out there. Anytime a player goes down, get that sweat on the court. If you're running for the ball, it goes slipping right through it.
Backhand inside. Urbieta starts it off. Amiga Reina makes a nice catch. Backhand inside, dropping between them. Inaki fires it just above the pad. Good read by Gowanagi. Got there before the second bounce. Back to Amiga Reina now. Catch right off the sidewall. Urbieta plays it on the numbers. Amiga Reina let that one come out. Inaki turns it inside. Gowanaga. Backhand. This one comes shooting off the back wall, comes up on Inaki quick. He turns it inside, high scoop, made by Urbieta. There's Inaki on the backhand. Urbieta steps up, makes the catch. Backhand two wall, not enough. Opens up to the middle of the court. Amiga Reina's got it. Urbieta, same throw. Back inside, Amiga Reina waits for it. Tough save on the rebote by Gowanaga. Takes him into the backcourt. Amiga Reina from the 13. Drops it inside. Interference. Interference has been ruled. The point will be replayed. Traffic here in the backcourt. Low runner that comes shooting off the back wall. Good save by Inaki Gowanaga. Oh, drop shot, long run for Amiga Reina. He's not going to get there. Breaks the tie. Renegades lead 4-3. Look at that one dropping low. Oh, that was surprising. Oh, ball tipped. Right off the tip of Gowanaga's cesta. That brings it to 4-4. That is the score. Inaki and Amiga Reina serve. Runner inside, tough scoop. Amiga Reina's got it. Back inside for Urbieta. Plays it along the wall. Amiga Reina makes the stop. Sends it a little bit lower. Urbieta's waiting for it. That one dropping low on the inside. Amiga Reina sends it deep. That's coming out. Rebote left side, turn to the inside. Amiga Reina, great read, caught in the air. Sends another one wall to wall. Gowanaga knows where to be, plays it inside. It's got a big pounce. Amiga Reina controls it. Urbieta trying to get it between them. Inaki makes a good catch, ranging back for it. Sends it to pass. Rebote left side, up the middle. Be a tough one for Amiga Reina. He lays it up though. Gives Gowanaga a chance, forehand. Oh, it's a tough carambola, and it scores. 5 points possible set and a possible match point here for the Renegades.
Gowanaga eyed this one up perfectly. no real room to make a shot. Puts it one place where Migarena is going to have to either take it in the air or go for the scoop. Just tips it on the scoop, well thrown by Goanaga.
And Migarena's numbers drop significantly going to his right side compared to his left, so that's a really smart throw there by Goanaga. Two chances. Be out in the middle of the court, forehand high to the inside, crossing. Oh, ate him up. Inaki keeps it going. Backhand high and hard. Pass to Migarena. Rabote forehand. Clears the overhead screen. That's coming out a long way. Goanaga turns it overhead. Tough one to the inside. There's a scoop by Migarena. Goanaga again goes up for it, cuts it off. Backhand. It comes shooting off the back wall. Inaki. Nice turn. It's on the wall, and it scores. Cyclones have brought it to 5-5. So we have a possible match point here for the Renegades, Goanaga and Urbieta. It is set point for the Cyclones. Looking to take this to a third set. Urbieta gets up to the serve, low runner inside. This is a tough one. Inaki saves it just above the pad. Goanaga with a chance. Outside placement will score for the win. Point, set, and match. Goanaga and Urbieta end it. 6-5, 6-5 in straight sets. Boy, waited for the perfect time to throw one to the outside. The 11th point of the second set. Goanaga and Urbieta take it 6-5, 6-5. Get the Renegades their third win of the game day. Let's take a look at that last sequence here. Well-placed serve. Urbieta here gets this low runner off to the inside. Sets up a tough rebote here for Inaki. He hooks it up the middle, gives Goanaga the forehand. And how about that throw? Executed it perfectly. Salute by Urbieta there from the back. And a third win for the Renegades. Game day score reflecting that win by Goanaga and Urbieta. Well, that team has now won 6 of 7 matches since they lost their opening match of the year. They figured once those guys figured it out, they were going to be a tough team to beat, similar to Goanaga and Arat's last season for the Renegades. The way that Urbieta's catching back there, no reason why they can't get back into the playoffs and, hey, maybe even in the championship once again. Renegades have secured at least a tie with that third win of the game day. If they win one of these next 2, they will defeat the Cyclones again and pick up a full point in our standings. Stan and Flores against Bueno and Rock coming up next. But first, we're going to hear from Goanaga and Urbieta. What a win, guys, winning on the final point of both sets. Goanaga, can you take us through that last sequence and what you saw with the outside placement opening up?
Well, we were winning on the game. We won the first set, so I took a risk. I saw Iñaki coming to the inside, so I threw it to the outside. It worked, and happy for the win.
Well, it was a perfect shot to end the match. Congratulations on your 6th win in your last 7 matches. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Stan and Flores with a chance to win the game day and pick up their first win in the regular season. They go up against Bueno and Rock. And this is a matchup that was played a little bit earlier in the regular season. Bueno and Rock won the first matchup 6-1, 6-2. That was a straight set victory back almost 2 months ago. It hasn't been the best play so far for this Bueno and Rock team, but this is a match they can get right back on track here with a win. Bueno played really well in that first match of the day. See if he can carry it over into this second one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our 5th match. Stan will have the serve for the Renegades. Stan serves, we begin. Excellent catch by Rock back at the 12 line. Backhand, caught by Stan. Bueno from the 8. Keeps it inside. Here's Flores. Flores from the 10 line to the inside. Bueno on the forehand from the 8. Bueno will take this one in the air. Backhand to pass. Rebote forehand. Just above the pad. Bueno's there. Drop shot by Bueno. Will score. First point of the first set goes to Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones.
Well, with a cold ball, again, doesn't travel nearly as far, so it's a little bit easier to throw drop shots in a first set compared to the second and even into a third set.
They're
so
not going to take much of a bounce.
Yeah, really good strategy. Start off with those drop shots, move the opponents up, and then get them off their footing in the next 2 sets.
Here's backhand by Flores. Rock is there. Rock from the 11 line, high and hard to the inside. Rebote. Saved by Stan. Bueno back to the 9 line and makes the catch. Rock now from the 11 line. Backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. There's a backhand by Flores. Rebote forehand saved by Rock. He keeps it in play. Here's Stan. Excellent catch by Rock. It's a point for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. They have 2. My goodness, he let it pass and it hit him in the helmet.
Yeah, it just opens up off the back wall for a total miscommunication. He obviously thought that Stan was going to come back and try to play the rebote on the outside, but
he didn't realize where the ball was.
That's a tough one.
That's an ace for Bueno. They have 3 points in the serve.
And then you get that served across the side wall there. Flores has been really solid, but after that one clipped him in the back of the head, and that's a little unsettling, and so he can get back on track.
Here's a backhand by Flores. Bueno, good catch at the side wall. 2-all by Stan, caught the pad. 4 points for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. Bueno serves.
Yeah, look, Stan went for it. I mean, shooting that 2-wall pretty deep into the backcourt. He's about the 8 or 9 line as he went to throw it. Form looks good, continuing to improve, but just got to make sure one thing you got to do is you got to hit the front wall, force the players, especially in Division 6, to go out there and get it before you give a point away.
Excellent catch by Flores off a good serve by Bueno. Here's Rock from the 10 line. Backhand. Stan sends it deep. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Bueno. Stands there. Here's Rock from the forehand, high and hard to the inside. Backhand by Flores. Bueno on the backhand to the inside. Flores, good catch at the side wall. Backhand 2-wall, scooped up by Bueno. Bueno hard. And scoring from the forehand, 5 points for Bueno and Rock. Possible set point.
It's been great play here by the Cyclones. Less aggressive for Bueno in this match, but I mean, got to be just a function of the matchup here. I mean, Stan and Flores winless so far. Made a lot of unforced errors. Cyclones just trying to play the ball, catch one more than their opponents, and that strategy working perfectly so far.
Here's Flores on the backhand. Bueno. High catch on the left side. Backhand stands there. Powerful backhand. Caught by Flores. Rock on the right side. Low and hard to the inside. Good effort by Flores to try to make that rebote. That is a straight set for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones, winning at 6-0. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Oh, really solid play by the Cyclones team. You know, it's difficult. We live in a results-driven, society. You know, it's a lot about wins and losses, and a lot of time it's tough to focus on the process when the results aren't there. But I think Rock has been catching way better than the results have shown the last couple of weeks. Now in a matchup like this where he can just play his game, you see he's comfortable catching, keeping it to the inside, and you see the result now, 6-0.
And not making any mistakes.
Yeah.
Keep it away from the overhead screen. Keep it away from the pad. Don't flirt with the outer boundary if you can help it.
Just keeping it pretty simple, but, that's the strategy a lot of the time, especially, to get a match Division 6, Division 5, some of the lower-ranked matchups. It's a battle of unforced errors. Keep the ball in play. So far, so good by the Cyclones. But that Renegades team, Stan and Flores, they looked a little out of sorts. I mean, it hasn't gone well this year. You see the 0-8 record, but today it was, the communication wasn't there. There were 2 or 3 balls into the corner that didn't have a name on it, and you see them scrambling. So, when you see stuff like that, it just comes down to, you just got to talk. You got to put a name on every ball. You see Gaucheri talking to Flores there in the back and trying to instill a little bit of confidence. Got to stay the course here, just one set. Got to win 2 to win the match. We'll see if Stan and Flores can get back into it in this second set. But Bueno and Rock, 2-5 so far in the regular season. One of their 2 wins came against this team, looking to complete the series sweep. Renegades will have the serve coming out for set number 2, beginning right now.
We're ready to begin our second set. Stan has the serve for the Renegades. Stan serves. Our set has begun. Here's the backhand by Rock, powerfully throwing wall to wall from the left side. Bueno takes this one on the bounce. Flores from the 9 line. Rock will take this in the air. Backhand. Rock now on the right side. Straight to the inside, off the side wall. Great catch by Flores.
Yes, it was.
Clean miss in the front court. Flores from the back court. Bueno has a tip ball. First point of the second set goes to Stan and Flores of the Renegades. Stan has the serve.
Yeah, it's a tough play for Bueno. Scooping it up there in the front court. Not usually the suggestion, but if you got a lot of confidence and he was moving up on it, trying to kill a point.
It's an excellent catch by Rock. Powerful backhand follows right to the corner. Typical rebote save by Stan. Well played. Here's Bueno. Cortada stopped in the backcourt by Flores. Big backhand by Rock. Bueno aggressively at the 7 line. Goes to the inside. Flores is there. Rock from the backhand at the 11 line, right up the middle. Caught by Flores. Bueno will take this in the air. Hard throw across the wall and score. 1-1. Bueno serves for the Cyclones.
It's such a good throw there by Bueno. I mean, kept it close to the side wall as it came at both Renegades, but not enough height to be played on the rebote. You see here, Flores has to go for this front ways. See, I mean, the rebote second bounce would have been by about the 12 line, so perfect. Put it right at their feet, cross the wall, tie it up, 1-1.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Stan picks this serve. Split placement. Well thrown and scoring. 2 points for Stan and Flores of the Renegades. Stan serves.
Well, that's a variation of the costado that we haven't seen a lot of from Stan. He usually goes inside or he goes with the traditional 2-wall. Split placement here on a line from the front corner
perfectly
to
thrown.
The service box. Split him up perfectly. Both Cyclones far from that ball.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rock with a fine catch at the 11. Off the serve. Flores from the backcourt. Rock's there. Here's a backhand by Rock. Flores on the catch. Bueno stays with it. Takes it on the left side. Great catch by Stan at the 9 line. Rock has it on the forehand. Back to the inside. Stands on it. Cannot hold on. 2-2. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones.
Yeah, smart throw there by Rock. I mean, Stan was attacking, moving up on the ball, so Rock just clipped the sidewall first. And that stayed inside. And all it takes is a little adjustment here in Jai-Alai. Game of inches. You're off by just a bit. The result is a missed ball.
Here's a backhand by Flores. Rock from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Flores. Rock again takes it in the air. Here's a backhand. Lower and harder to the inside. Stan is there. Bueno takes it on the backhand. Ball touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. That's 3 points for Bueno and Rock. Bueno has the serve.
That one ruled to have touched the overhead screen. And trying such a premium on passing. Bueno not known for his shot making off the rebote, so get it over Rock, who's one of the taller backcourters and one of the tallest in this division, but you gotta keep in mind that overhead screen always.
Good catch by Flores. Here's the backhand. Rock's there. Backhand by Rock, stays inside on the wall. Rebote forehand, that hit the overhead screen. 4 points for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. Bueno serves.
Opened up a 4-2 lead now, have the Cyclones. I mean, after as good of a start as we've seen for Stan and Flores in any set this year. I mean, aggressive, throwing shots, great catching by both. And it's just come undone pretty quickly.
Stan picks the serve. Here's a backhand. Hard backhand stopped by Rock. Rock powerfully from the left side, wall to wall. Bueno from the costado. Costado to the inside. That is caught beautifully by Flores. Rock from the 12 line. Here's the backhand. Stays inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Stan. Big bounce. Brought down by Rock. Rock from the forehand. Stan has it. Inside placement, read by Bueno. Bueno, hard throw from the costado, scooped up by Flores. Bueno gets back in there, catches that at the 7 line. Rebote, left side by Stan. Bueno powerfully from the right side. Flores on the rebote save. Here's a scoop by Bueno.
Great scoop.
Flores again with the rebote save. Bueno from the 6 line. 2-all. The high scoop is missed. That scores. Well played by Stan. 3 points for Stan and Flores of the Renegades. Stan has the serve. Our ball dropped in.
Oh, Renegades battling throughout that point. You know, this one comes up and in on Stan a little bit. Don't know whether he, looked like pretty intentional 2-wall. Results in a high bounce and leaves a very difficult scoop there for Bueno. Cuts the deficit to just 1.
Rock from the forehand, powerfully to the inside. Stan calls for the rebote. Rebote saved by Flores. Big bounce. Rock advances. Backhand from the 10 line. Low and hard. Stan is there. Low runner. Scooped up by Rock. Here's the backhand. Flores now takes it in the air at the 11 line. To the corner, out to the rebote. Bueno makes the save. Bueno, beautiful catch at the 8 line. Here's Rock, backhand from the 11. Stan, fine catch at the 9. Rock again, this time from the forehand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. That picked up and hit the overhead screen. 4-4 is the score. Stan has the serve for the Renegades.
Just like that, Renegades are kind of hanging around now. Back-to-back unforced errors, and here we are. 4-4 late in this second set.
Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Stan in Division 6 does lead the roster in double faults. He's got 3 of them. That's good.
Powerful backhand by Rock. Flores on the catch. Sends it deep. Rock's there. Great catch. The 13 line. Powerful backhand follows. Here's Flores. Rock now from the forehand at the 12 line. Big right side. Flores up high. Backhand. Flores again, this time from the 11 line. Rock on the right side to the inside. Good catch by Stan. Stan trying to throw the kill shot. Put it in the pad. 5 points for Bueno and Rock. This is possible match point.
Yeah, common mistake we've seen from Stan on those costados is he just kind of rushed it again. I mean, there's not a big difference between, you know, the time he catches it to the time he goes to make the throw. It's got to be more of a distinct process. Give it an extra half a second, and it dropped that one easily just above the pad. Now the Cyclones, chance to win the match right here.
Flores on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rock, great catch. Backhand from the 12 line. A hard throw. Stan's got it. Rock again, this time from the 11. Another powerful backhand on the wall. Stan, great catch. Stan on the backhand, keeps it low. Bueno takes it in the air. Backhand from the 7 line, right to the corner. Out to the rebote. Stan is there. Low and inside. Bueno keeps it on the right side. Hard throw to the feet of Flores. He scoops it up beautifully. Here's Rock from the 12. Stan for the rebote. Makes the play. On the wall, and Rock is there. Great catch. Hard throw follows.
Nice backhand.
That ball is hooked on the rebote. Point, set, and match to Bueno and Rock. Taking it in straight sets, 6-0, 6-4.
Straight set victory for the Cyclones, 6-0, 6-4. You see that game day score in the bottom left. Renegades lead 3-2 with 1 match left. Go Sherry and Ben will take on Ikeda and Manu. If the Renegades win it, they'll win the game day. If the Cyclones win it, they'll end in a tie. Coming up in 2 minutes. Take a look at this final sequence, though. There's that drop shot there by Stan a little bit earlier. Now, before the final point, you see just dropped it into the pad, and you can just see that look. Tough way to end it. Cyclones get the win. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Game day score reflecting that win by Bueno and Rock. Bueno 2-0 in his matches today, responsible for both of those wins. Chance for the Cyclones to get some points today. They'll need to win this final match to end it in a tie. We're going to hear from Bueno and Rock back in the win column. After that match against Stan and Flores, congratulations, guys. Third win in the regular season. Rock, the catching has been much better than the results have shown the last couple game days. How do you stay positive when it's all about really wins and losses at the end of the day?
Just the team is always there for me, always trying to pick me up. I'm my worst critic. Keep on. You can only be as good as your next game. Or your next point. So just trying to, whenever you win that last point, that means that you're doing better off than the other team.
Awesome, guys. Great performance again. We'll see what happens in this final match of the game day. Good luck.
I'm glad to say this again. Whoosh, whoosh.
There it is. Good to hear that from Rock. There's the final match of the day coming up. Gosheri and Ben take on Ikeda and Manu. Gosheri and Ben 4-3 so far in the regular season. Ikeda and Manu just 1-5. The Renegades haven't lost a game day in which Gosheri and Ben have won, and again, that would hold true again if given the game day score coming into this one. Again, Renegades lead the game day 3-2. Gosheri and Ben win. Renegades will pick up a full point. If Ikeda and Manu win, both teams will get half a point. There's the serve. Our final match has begun. With the backhand to the inside, caught by Ben. Ben floats one up. Manu now. Middle of the court. Sends it right back to him. Ikeda gets involved, cuts one off, sends it high and deep. Ben reaching in, pulls it in off the wall. Ikeda now on the left side. Big backhand. Ben with another catch. Ikeda goes wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand, dropping, picked off. Ikeda, that's a nice catch. Tough scoop back in the corner by Manu. Sends one high and deep, not past Ben. Makes the catch along the wall. Ikeda now, a little more height. There's one past both Renegades. Rebote left side, turned up the middle. Manu goes up for it. Rebote left side, that clips a bit. Ikeda, ooh, let it pass. Manu makes the catch. High to the inside, and Ben, beautiful control up overhead. That one dropping along the wall. Ben takes it in, backhand, caught by Manu. Catch up overhead by Ben, low runner inside, stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda, there's it high and hard. Ben able to take this one in. Manu a little more power behind this throw. Caught off the sidewall again. Here's Ben now. Back to Manu. Manu goes deep. Gosheri early call out there for the rebote. He fires it inside. Manu waits on it. Gosheri again calls him off on another rebote. Played inside. High scoop made by Manu. Ikeda from the 7. Trying to pass. Ben reaching in. Steps it along the wall. Ikeda goes up for another catch. Ikeda on the inside from the 8. Sends it high. That clears the overhead screen. Gosheri's rebote is a 2-wall. It does score. Ikeda got there, but it was missed. First point of our final match to the Renegades.
It's a hard-fought first point. Gosheri finally got the 2-all off. Ikeda was out there, just went off the frame of his cesta.
Yeah, same thing we saw earlier. A similar miss on the outside along the net. That's a low, hard serve. Caught by Manu. Backhand inside. Gosheri calls him off. Returns the rebote. Whoa, what a scoop. Manu, a lot of space. He made it. That one dropping. Gosheri high off the front wall. Scoop by Manu. Backhand to the inside. Gosheri comes flying in. Sends this one deep. Ikeda alone for the rebote. He turns it inside. Pass Gosheri. But Gaucheri saves it on the back end. Ikeda steps in front of it, forehand over the top. Oh, Gaucheri cuts it off, straight outside the Philo, missed. Two nothing. Gaucheri and Ben lead.
Yeah, Manu's basically, the communication between Manu and Ikeda is spot on. Manu's basically saying if you're going to come in, do something with it. He's got no problem with him throwing a shot even if it misses.
Yeah.
But as far as just giving Gaucheri the ball, like we've been saying, off the rebote or anywhere, from the 5 to the 7, just way too dangerous.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up.
Just let the ball come back to Manu and have Manu send it deep.
Manu handles that serve in the middle of the court. Backhand inside along the wall. Robote run by Gaucheri. Tip ball by Ikeda on the left side. That's 3 in a row for the Renegades to start off this final match. Back inside, here's Ben from the 12 line. Backhand to the inside, wall to wall. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand, just kind of flicked up there by Gaucheri. Ikeda attacking, he knocked it down. 4 in a row for the Renegades to start off this match.
That ball was, it looked like it was moving slow, but it was moving slow right on the side wall. A very difficult catch to make, especially chasing and jumping with it, at it with your right side.
Fault under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Back to the inside, that crosses the wall. Gaucheri turns the Robote. Manu waits for it at the 11, sends it high and deep. Here's the Robote. Softly played inside, Manu now. Back to Gaucheri. Wall to wall, easily clearing. It's cutting back inside. Tough save by Ikeda. Gaucheri. Drop shot. Oh, he dropped it in the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. Gives the Cyclones their first point.
Ikeda was covering the outside. He saw Manu coming up on the inside. Try to take a little extra off of it. Hit the pad.
Ben takes the serve. Backhand. Manu's there. Manu able to pass. Gaucheri, it's a tough save. Turns it outside. Ikeda gonna let this one pass. Manu handles at the 11. Over the top, crossing the wall. Ben backing up, controls it, gets it off. Nice play. Manu again, this one comes in powerfully. Ben reaches in, cuts it off. This one, wall to wall. Ikeda looking for it, stops at the 4 line, back up the middle, right to Ben. Manu steps up, has it in the air at the 9 line. Ben steps out of the way, Gaucheri fires the Robote, backing up, Manu scoops it up. Ben now at the 12, backhand inside, Manu gets there. Hard throw along the wall, it's tipped. Second point for the Cyclones.
Ben's been spot on with his catching, especially with Gaucheri. Made some very difficult catches. Again, that one was right on the side wall when he went for it.
Ben on the left side, backhand. Turned by Manu. Goes deep, wall to wall. Rabote coming away out. Gaucheri off his footing, lays it up. Manu waits forward at the 12. Makes the catch, fires it back to Ben. And from the 11, floats one inside. Manu waits on it. Backhand. Sherry calls him off, plays the Rabote. Manu backing up. High scoop made on the left side. Rabote turned just above the pad. Manu steps up. Backhand. Caught in the air by Ben. He's at the 11. Ben reaches up again, this time a little bit deeper in the backcourt. Now Ikeda gets involved, cuts it off, sends it high and deep. Past Ben, Gaucheri on the Rabote, turns it outside. Ikeda all alone. He saves it. All but right to Gaucheri. Outside placement will score for Gaucheri. 5 points and a possible set point.
Gaucheri blasted that to the outside. Ikeda was in the vicinity of it. Just not able to get assessed on it. See the wind up. Blast to the outside.
Wow, yeah, with a head start too. Hard serve handled by Manu. Backhand from the 11. Back inside, there's Ben with a good reach. Hard backhand. Manu just beyond the 11 line, keeps it inside, drops between them. Gaucheri saves it on the back end. Manu high scoop, there's the backhand. Tough play by Ben along the wall. Undropping for Ikeda. Ikeda at the 9 line. Hard throw, that opens in the middle of the court. Gaucheri looking for the Rabote, fires it outside, scooped by Ikeda. Low runner to Ben, he scooped it up, but then dropped it. Had it for a moment. That's 3 points for the Cyclones, still possible set for the Renegades.
Ikeda did a great job getting that ball back to the inside low and hard. Makes a good catch here. Gaucheri's on the outside, fires it low and hard, comes off that side wall. Looked like Ben had it there, but just didn't have control.
Ben from the middle of the court, fires it inside. That's crossing. Ikeda has to save it. He does, but Gaucheri has it in the middle of the court. Splitter, split them up to score. Point and set. Gaucheri and Ben win it 6-3. 2 minutes. Come back and play set 2.
So we are currently in our 6th and final match on the game day between the Renegades and the Cyclones. First set going 6-3 in favor of Gaucheri and Ben. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Some replays from that first set. Gaucheri sets up here for the Rabote. That rebound off the back wall. It's a 2-all. Ikeda gets out there but cannot bring it in. Straight to the outside now by Gaucheri. Ikeda going for the scoop. Ate him up. Gaucheri again, straight to the outside. One after the other. Ikeda has not been able to make the stop. Split placement. Split them to score.
Back over here with the Renegades in the players' cage. Team captain Gaucheri with a chance to win the game day for his team. So the Renegades are 3-0-1. 3 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie when Gaucheri and Ben win. They are 0-1-2 when Gaucheri and Ben lose. So again, they haven't won a game day this year in which Gaucheri and Ben have lost. And if Ikeda and Manu come back, that would hold true again through this match. And Gaucheri and Ben, Division II team, have had a lot of success in years previous. A little bit tougher this year in Battle Court. Some increased competition across the board, but these guys still competing They've won 3 of their last 4 to get to that 4-3 record. They won the first set. Ikeda ready to serve here to begin set number 2. There's a serve. Ikeda. Gosheri picked the serve of Ikeda, but sent it wide. That's out of play. Cyclones get the first point, set 2. Low runner to the inside. Ikeda reaches in. Robote left side to the inside. Manu backing up. High scoop. Comes out on the left side. Powerful return now. Ben with a good catch. Ikeda switches to the right. Drops it just above the pan. Goes Sherry. Look at that defense. Got there before the second bounce. Catch by Ben. Back at the 12. Floats one up. On the wall. Manu takes it off. Sherry back to the forehand. Whips it inside, backing up. Manu keeps it on the forehand. High off the wall. Drops it between the Renegades. Sherry saves it on the back end. Manu makes another high scoop. Sends it back to Ben. Ikeda, Robote, who just kind of flicks it up. Sherry attacking to the outside. That filo's in, and it scores. 1-1, tied up.
Gosheri's just had Ikeda dead to rights on the outside, throw after throw. Ikeda's just not been able to stop them.
Hard serve, Manu handles it. Across the side wall, Sherry flying in, backhand. Here's Manu from the 11th line to the inside. Robote. Saved by Sherry. Big bounce along the wall. Controlled by Manu. He sends it high and deep. Past both Renegades. Sherry lines up the Robote. Turns it inside. There's a scoop on the bounce by Manu. Then again, this time from the 11th line. It's on the wall. Manu steps up. Backhand. Sherry looking for it, saves it inside. Ooh, Ikeda switches to the right. Cortada, not enough. Look at the defense by Sherry up in the front. Ben reaching low, controls it, floats one up. Manu settles at the 10 line. Strong backhand follows. Past both Renegades. Sherry turns it up the middle. Ikeda with space, sends it high to the inside. Sherry right back to it. Ikeda, his backhand now, right to Ben. Ben from the 12, fires it up the middle. Manu, low runner crossing the wall, dropping, and it scores. In and out of Ben Sesta. That's 2 points for the Cyclones.
Sherry came out in the second set looking as intense as he always does, just a little bit more relaxed.
High bouncing serve in the middle of the court. Here's Ben. Caught on the left side of Manu. Manu, low bullet. Oh, right in the corner. Sherry sweeps it off the floor. What a nice save. Ikeda winds it up, sends it high to the inside. Oh, gave it right back to Sherry. Makes the save. Big bounce. Manu controls it up high. Ben now from the 12. Sends it deep. Not enough. Manu, what a play along the wall. And again, Manu not going to let him pass. Well, bullet this time. Sherry picks it off the side wall low. Robote coming back out. Ikeda turns it. Clears the overhead screen. Oh, caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2-2. We are tied up. What a powerful serve. That's an ace. Renegades lead 3-2.
Ball came through the box fast, crossed the sidewall hard. Sure, he looked like
came undone?
He was ready to serve, and then noticed that his shoelace was undone.
So he doesn't come fully out of the tie. He reties almost every time he comes back to serve, but
The Cest, you mean?
yes,
Yeah.
Sorry, that was
There were two
was
ties
confusing.
there.
No,
there
you're
were
right.
two. Doesn't tie his shoes after every point. That would be excessive, I would say.
It's almost like a free throw routine. He goes through same process every time, and you like to see that consistency. Hard serve. Manu handles this one. Strong backhand now. Fires it hard off the back wall. Rebote turned by Gaucheri, leaves a tough scoop. Manu, little clip. Little bend on the outside. Good catch. Ikeda, that one ate him up. Comes away with it on the left side. Not past Ben, though. Reaches in along the wall. Backhand to the inside. This comes shooting out again. Gaucheri turns it. Ikeda has it in the air. Forehand inside. Dropping. Right to Gaucheri. 2-wall by Gaucheri. Opens, but Ikeda got twisted up in the net. That will score for the Renegades. 4-2 lead.
Ikeda, tremendous effort to get the ball into his cesta, which he did. He did make the catch, but...
Yeah, look at this. I mean, just right to Gaucheri, and he wastes no time getting this 2-all off.
Yeah, Ikeda's consistently been missing those, but that's one of the reasons why. At that point, that would have been a legal change of motion anyway, even if he would have gotten out of his cesta.
Grab the net. Illegal change of motion.
There was a lot going on there. Yeah.
Another hard serve. Manu got this one before it crossed. What a bullet. Flying into the corner. Rebote missed. Cyclones get one back. They have 3.
Gaucheri looked like he was going to try to throw that forehand rebote as hard as any ball he's ever thrown on this court.
8. Big backhand there by Ben. Caught 3 walls. Ikeda turns it inside. Gaucheri couldn't get there. Here's Ben from the backcourt. All right, hard one on the wall. What a grab by Manu. Backhand on the numbers. This comes shooting out. Gaucheri turns it. Gonna leave a big bounce. Manu, what a catch there back in the corner. Low bullet, kind of a backhand 2-wall. Ikeda caught in the air. Forehand, low and hard. Taken off the sidewall there by Gaucheri. Big backhand follows Ikeda all alone. He saves it inside. Gaucheri flying catch. Here's the backhand, a big one coming back out to him. Ikeda lines up the rebote, turns it inside. It's dropping, but Gaucheri's got to play 2-wall. Oh, Ikeda with the stop, elevates it. Ben coming into the corner, but just tipped it. 4-4 is the score. Cyclone serve.
Quite a point. That was a great throw by Ikeda, putting it right over Gaucheri's head into the cesta of Ben.
Yeah, Ben, late reach. Ben comes away with the serve. Powerful backhand. Manu looking for Ikeda. He turns it on the back end. Rotate left side, play to the inside. Big bounce again. Manu, spectacular control. What a bullet. Caught by Ben. Ikeda now flying in there. Backhand. There's the overhead screen, but Gaucheri able to cut it off. Well, runner Manu with the scoop. Ben now for the 12. Fires it high and hard. Manu backing up, takes it at the 13 line, sends it deep. Ben ducks out of the way early. Gaucheri saves it hard inside. Scoop by Manu. Gaucheri waits on the rebote, turns it high to the inside. Manu steps up again. There's the backhand, low runner. Gaucheri early call. He saves it.
And he's throwing these harder than the next.
Manu backhand, trying to drop this one in the corner. He kind of does there. Gaucheri all he can behind that return. Manu, another one. Rebote coming for Gaucheri, turned inside. Scoop by Manu. Backhand coming in low. Ben steps out of the way. Gaucheri saves it. Big bounce
Tough
again.
one.
Manu. 3 of those on this point alone. Spectacular control. Oh, Ben ducking out of the way, and the rebote escaped into the overhead screen. 5 points for the Renegades, possible set and a possible match point. Ball is moving so quick. You noted Manu.
Yeah,
I mean,
Manu
he's getting
just
a little something extra behind these backhands.
He just shifted into another gear. One ball thrown harder than the next. Every one of them thrown super hard.
And Ben really thought that Manu was going to catch it. Certainly not intentional, but yeah, that really escaped out of Ikeda's basket too. And that tends to happen when the ball's fast and it's coming in. Powerful serve. What a stop
catch
there by Manu. Keeps the match going. Backhand. Shoots off the back wall. Saved by Gaucheri. Manu scrambling again. Diving save this time. Gaucheri. Costado. Splitter. Caught by Manu. Manu. Softer touch inside. Gaucheri called him off. He makes the save. Great communication. Oh, Manu with the hop. Controls it. Fires it back inside. Ben able to make that catch. Everybody settled back down now. Ikeda looking for the rebote, turns it inside. Gaucheri's got another one. High bounce to the inside. Manu climbs the wall and comes down with the ball. Now Ben takes it in from the 13 line, floats it up the middle. Manu. Low runner, shoots off the back wall. Gaucheri turns it high to the inside. Manu, backhand again. Ben reaching up, not gonna let that one come out. Fires it to Ikeda. Ikeda cuts one off. Low bullet. Gaucheri. Costado hard to the inside again. It's on the wall. Manu. Another great catch to keep it going. Powerful rebote. Manu steps around this one. Saves it. Gaucheri not going to get there. Ben. Tough rebote. Oh, my.
Booty hit.
Hooked it into Ikeda. That is a point for the Cyclones. Everybody seems to be okay. It is 5-5 now. Yeah, the rebote
Where did it hit him?
Came up short and got him in the back.
Oh, that's a direct hit.
Look at Manu.
That's a direct hit.
Gaucheri, everybody knows he got hit. Wow, and he came up quickly too.
Ikeda shook it off quickly, but that is a direct hit.
Yeah, and that rebote obviously was going to be hooked into the floor. I mean, that would have caught the pad, so that point does go to the Cyclones. 5-5, could be the match. There's the catch by Ben, low bullet inside. Ikeda looking for it. He lays it up. Gaucheri, Costado to the outside. It scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Hard fought, going the way of the Renegades. 6-3, 6-5. Renegades win the game day 4-2. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent Or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. A game day win for the Renegades, defeating the Cyclones 4-2. We have Goenaga joining us as our player of the day for the Renegades today. Goenaga, going into that final match, 3-2 game day score. You guys send out your anchor, Ingo Sherry, who's been the captain, the leader of this team. How much confidence did you have with him and Ben into that final match?
Well, I think that Gosherry is our best player, no doubt about it. We have a lot of confidence with them. They are doing a really great season, and the last match it was really important to win the game day. They did it, and it was really important for us today.
Yeah, I mean, that team that you and Flores is obviously great, but you and Urbieta with a little less experience, you guys have won 6 of your last 7 matches. What has it been like to have that transition going from a Rotz to Urbieta there in the backcourt for this team and for yourself?
Well, I think that they have similar style of playing, and they are both really good catchers, and that helps me a lot. Urbieta did a great job today. He did a lot of work. He catches a lot of balls, no mistakes, and that helps us. And yeah.
John, obviously, as player of the day, you've been playing fantastic, solid catching, making all the rebotes, your shots as well. I am curious, at what point do you make the decision about the shot that you're going to throw when you throw it?
Well, I think it depends on the situation, depends on the game, and it depends on against who you are playing. But when you are with confidence and the things are going well, it's easier to throw shots. And the last point, I mean, we won the first set. Maybe if we lost the first set, I wouldn't do that. But we had a chance. I did it. It worked. And it was really important, the win for us today.
Absolutely, Goenaga. Renegades are hot, moving up the standings, and a big reason why. Congratulations on a game day win for your team.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll continue on here with the post-game show, get you those replays, recap the action we saw back behind us. We got started with a little bit of doubles with Goenaga and Flores against Ikeda and Rock. It's always interesting. I notice a lot of times the player of the day comes from that earlier match, and a lot of times it's the first one. Goenaga here, great showing to start it off.
Absolutely. Came on the court, prepared as was everyone, but just playing aggressively in both of his matches today. This is the highlight reel, right? So this is what, are we going to see Ikeda get hit with the ball?
We might, yeah.
Does that count as a wow? God,
it's a light. It may not be a high one, but you know.
Yeah, it's definitely noteworthy. One of Rock's rare misses. His catching was spot on both forehand and backhand today.
And then Branos 2 match number 2 here. Bueno and Migarena against Stan and Ben. Cyclones team had been reeling just a bit, but they got back on track with this straight set win.
Migarena consistent on that backhand, especially today. Both of his matches just spot on as far as the catching was concerned, and just pounding the ball to the inside.
Yeah, I mean, again, some good stuff by Stan and Ben, but just not enough overall throughout this match. Catching here in the backcourt, beautiful play. Ben had a pretty solid day overall, too, here, but again, not a lot to show for it in this first one. Backhand to the inside. Migarena with that catch. Look at this long rebote. Stan's been struggling a bit and just a little off there.
Too much for him.
Ending that match in the Cyclones' favor. That tied the game day 1-1. Then Gosheri against Manu here in singles. This was a fun one.
Definitely was.
2-all by Manu. Look at Gosheri. Great athleticism, gets up there, makes the catch, and then fires it perfectly, crossing the wall to score. Take another look.
9 times out of 10, when Manu puts it up that high on the 2-all, the point's over. Gosheri just put a little something extra into his effort, got up there. You see him lay it up here. This ball is bouncing so high. Look at that focus and concentration. He's got to get that in the cesta, not hold it, keep the ball in constant motion, not put an extra motion in it.
That's at least 2 foot vertical there. I mean, that's pretty good.
Is that better than yours?
Maybe 2.4 inches. I said he's 24 inches. That's what, yeah. Going here to our next match is Goanaga, second time around with Urbieta against Inaki and Amigarena. Outside placement, that's the shot that he was alluding to in the post-game show, taking the outside placement for the win.
Doesn't throw a lot of them specifically like that, which is why I was curious.
Well, yeah, the one thing that makes him a difficult opponent, too, is Goanaga does use both sides effectively. It's not like you can say, hey, we limit the costado, limit the right side. Well, if you give it to his left, he'll throw the costado well. If you give it to his right, he can do this. Cortadas and outside placements. That one ending the match in the Renegades' favor. What a way to end it. Beautiful shot.
Really well done.
Renegades opened up a 3-1 game day lead, then 1-1 Rock with a chance to tighten things up next. They deliver against Stan and Flores. Good catching here in the backcourt by Rock. Nice backhand inside, right along the wall.
Consistently all day. Rock, I think Rock had maybe 2, maybe 3 misses.
Yeah.
And that's it. It was just catching one after the other. Went a little bit more aggressive in this second set.
Yeah, Stan with a few more misses there. You see reaching back to the inside and timing just a little off there. Here's the catch by Rock. Backhand, all thrown. It's this next throw here. Rock gives him the forehand, hits the sidewall first, stays inside, and a little bit of a different spin, just falling out of the basket. And then the finale. Renegades took a 3-2 game day lead into this one. Gosheri and Ben with a chance to win it against Ikeda and Manu, and just a heavy dose of these Philos. Oh, man, how many did Ikeda get to? Like 2 or 3 he got to, just couldn't bring them in. And
exactly. Just
the difference.
Gosheri to the outside was just spot on.
I'll runner inside again, take another look here. Gosheri, you knew he was going for it. Outside, Ikeda's there, but just couldn't make the catch. Renegades end that one. Straight set win. They win the game day 4-2 overall. And let's take a look at our season standings here. Stu and I are going to join you back on camera. Let's take a look at where all 6 of our teams now stack up. After that Renegades win, the Renegades will get 1 point. That gets them into a tie for first with the Fireballs. But again, keep in mind game days played, and yeah, it looks like the Renegades are 2 ahead of the Fireballs. Yeah, that is right, 2 game days ahead of the Fireballs. So still looking at winning percentage, the Fireballs slightly ahead, the Devils and Chargers rounding out the playoff teams. Again, the Warriors and Cyclones still outside of the playoffs at the moment. We'll be back with the Chargers and Devils tomorrow, so 2 teams jockeying for some playoff position here in the top 4. We'll get started with singles, Zuleika against Nicholas. Then doubles, El Barba and Gala against CRB and Kubawa. And then we'll go over to Division 2 doubles, Iturbide and Ubia against Carballo and Benny. Carballo will be subbing for Jairo there. Then back to singles, Arta against Ferronda. And then 2 doubles to close out the day. First, Iturbide and Gallo against Nicholas and Kubala. And then Zuleika and Arta against Ferronda and Benny. Join us for that game day beginning at 5 p.m. tomorrow between the Chargers and Devils. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you back here.
See you tomorrow at 5.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.